Or worse.
or
I
worse.
mean,
Yeah.
no, it's the bitch doing shit to them, yeah. But of course, she when she said that it was like Matthew that did it.
Mhm.
That's when Matthew had to go back to the sister house.
Mm-hmm.
Cause she said Matthew did it.
When Matthew
Right.
said what really happened,
Mhm.
um, because now she's trying to blame it on Matthew when Matthew told you know Cooper what happened. So it's a lot of shit, boy. When I say I had a day, it
Do
was
y'all think them damn the documents that Muriel showing is fake? That handwriting look very questionable.
what was the
Hell yeah.
document?
The one in the Discord.
I know Matthew didn't do, and that's what I said. Matthew ain't do shit, and that girl was just saying it. It's just my thing is, it's like I said, and like I'm gonna keep saying, how the fuck is you sitting there letting a bitch that's in your city do something to your child, and you trying to blame it on the bitch that's out of town? Make that make sense? So why you ain't got no smoke for this bitch that did it, and then CPS, Cooper, doctors, or none of that wouldn't have been able to stop me from going to see shit.
Hmm.
When they wouldn't have been able to stop me from walking to nobody hospital or none of that shit. The last place I would have been on live.
I damn sure
Seriously.
wouldn't have been up on here crying on there. Sorry.
Not yeah, she good, Tristan. Yeah, like I don't compete. Let's be 100. Like for real. Like if that was your child, baby daddy,
I can get
whoever the
down if
fuck,
she wanted to come up.
if if that was you and yours, who is stopping you from seeing some kids that you said you got rights to?
You
Nobody.
can go up. I don't compete. I'm gonna jump down.
Bigo can't be the complaint. I mean, the blame for shit, and everybody know that. We ain't about to sit up here and keep blaming this shit on everybody else. You hear
Indeed.
me? They told her she can come. That's what they said, that she could come, right?
They said, yeah, she said, they said I can come. They want me to come right now because they don't want us to have an altercation and da 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 da.
But she lying. They wasn't even there. That shit happened the night before. They was already discharged. She knew that. The CPS never called her at all.
What you eating, Tristan?
When them tacos off the streets.
They didn't talk right. And I do want to clear something up too. I did because motherfuckers trying to say like they didn't call Gerard and Stephanie, and they did call Gerard. They called the first people who already has been cleared to have children.
Mm.
They got the kids already. So yes, they did call Gerard and Stephanie. They asked them, can they take the kids? But they are
Yeah,
Gerard got
Stephanie had too
what,
many,
6
right?
kids?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gerard got too many.
they both do. But then now, I mean, Stephanie would have to have 6 kids and 2 infants.
And that's what
And
I'm
that,
saying. Like motherfuckers sitting up there talking that shit. And it's like I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like I said, let me. That bitch some bullshit. Period.com. That
Both them
crying
hoes
shit,
retarded.
that lying shit was fake as fuck. Fake as a fuck. It was
Shorty
That
fake.
was
40, the kids is with Cooper's sister.
that
Nisha,
paper is fake as fuck. And that whole the way she did her mom though,
right, I don't compete.
the way she did her
Document is
fucking
fake. Yeah,
mom.
the handwriting, it looked like something. Cause why would they
That's
ask
her hand.
Muriel to sign anything and she has no, you don't have no rights? Why are
Mm,
they asking you to sign this? And the
that's her
handwriting is exactly.
handwriting. You know her. You know she got scribble scrabble handwriting. Remember when she did the raffle and showed it? That's her writing. She can't write. She illiterate.
Like it don't even look right.
Thank you. I know I don't gotta say nothing, but I'm just saying. It's just like when I say, well, motherfuckers, when you sit up there trying to dig a grave, you can't dig no grave for me. When I say chill the fuck out, cause I literally stay in my fucking lane, right?
You
And
do.
I stay in my lane. Fuck Muriel. You feel me? But leave me alone. For real. Cause motherfuckers think they be ice skating out this bitch with no skeletons. And I leave me alone. Cause if I get on your ass,
If we get on your ass,
it's over. It's over. And it ain't gonna be no stopping me or none of that shit. Cause I didn't let a lot of shit slide.
Ain't gonna be no clutching over here.
It
Once we
ain't gonna
let it
be
loose,
no
ain't no
clutching
clutching.
none of that. So when I say leave me alone, and I'm asking nicely for real on God, leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone.
My flight leave at 6:15. I'm gonna try to get some shut eye.
where
Love
you
you,
Man,
flying
Ty.
to? Oh, Long Beach, you flying to San Diego, huh?
Yeah,
I saw it too.
but yeah.
Trying to get some sleep for what?
Man,
Oh, she
can't
out here.
ask for shit, but ain't doing nothing. Motherfucker, like how the fuck you got this bitch up on your panel? You ain't doing shit. I don't gotta have Miriam over here. She gets kicked out over here.
Real fast.
Like, stop. It's pathetic at this point. It really is. It really is. You done tried and tried and tried and you still fail. Fail every trip. Stop. Stop. Like, knock it the fuck off.
Ty, all I'm gonna tell you is silence is the worst killer.
Is
You don't revive dead situations.
you damn
I don't,
so
you
you
know,
right. You
you
right.
just leave it alone. You have your content. Everybody talks about the same topic. Oh well, it's always gonna be somebody that has more information than somebody
That,
else. And
that
people
do
still
it
gonna go
better.
back and recap whatever that person said. So, get your beans. You don't entertain. I tell this to all hosts. I'm not even a host. You don't entertain the bullshit. You don't ruin your platform with bullshit.
Facts.
You don't let that infiltrate your platform.
Mm-hmm.
You laugh, you keep it moving like it ain't even happened.
Right.
And I tell it to people all the time on this app. You own Bigo, but you don't have to be Bigo. Because
And
when
that's
you
what I was saying. I
when
don't
you
compete.
press
And I
that
do
end
want to tell
button,
everybody this too though. Like, don't message me shit about them weird assholes. I don't care. I really don't. Like I said, it's like watching paint dry. That's what it's always been. I
and what people need to know is y'all come from history. And if people don't know the history, they just need to stay out of it. New people, I don't know the history. I knew the nature boy stuff, but whatever it was, other people just need to stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? Let
mm,
bygones be bygones, and You don't
Motherfuckers trying to
even.
get something going for themselves because they ain't never had nothing going because it's always been a dead live. So I get it. Okay, I get it. My thing is,
But you have to be careful too who bringing you the bone, because
mm,
I sit in a lot of rooms and I watch a lot of things. I'm a very
mm,
observant person. And
mm,
these comments gets a lot of shit
she
going
started.
between the hosts.
Mm-hmm.
They get a lot. Just think about the shit that with Ish and Charlie didn't have to go to the level that it went. But earlier today, the comments just kept pushing Charlie. Ish said, Ish said, Ish said, Ish said. And then
Uh-huh.
eventually Charlie was going to respond. But these comments get a lot of shit going. And, as a host, you just got to see that shit sometime and don't see it.
And that's
Because
what I tell people: stop sending me shit. I don't give a fuck about what none of that shit over there talking about. Shit. That's what none of that shit talking about. I don't fucking care.
Well, just don't let the comments and the people that sending you BS, get you on another level. And just don't do that. It ain't the energy. Use your energy somewhere else,
I
because
get what
these
you're saying
comments and
too.
stuff, go too far.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like the stuff with Miria. Some of this shit is going too far. People hosts should not be arguing about Miria content.
Right.
That's just feeding more into Miria. It's bad enough that we already talk about her every day.
Mm-hmm.
And people feel like because you talk about it every day, you hate her. I don't think none of us hate her literally.
She
We
don't
Mm.
might
apply
hate what
enough
she
pressure.
do, but
It
hate
ain't
her
no
as a
bitch on this
person.
earth that apply that enough pressure in my life.
Exactly.
You
Because
don't
these,
hit that hard to
that's
me.
somebody we are probably never ever see in real life. So to put a hate word onto
Yeah.
how somebody feel about Miria, that's extreme.
Yeah, it is.
And it's crazy because you hear hosts saying, "Oh, well, how could somebody sit so many hours recapping and talk about her?" It's just like any other topic.
Mm-hmm.
Any
Mm.
other topic. A host chooses what topic she want to talk about. So yeah, it's plenty other things to talk about, but
Well,
somebody else
damn, that
can't
woke
get
me
mad
up.
because somebody else is passionate and want to talk about Miriam.
Mm-hmm.
And
Miriam
she
putting
do
the
stupid
content out there,
shit.
right,
Right.
Trisha, she do. But people just, I mean, like Big O, I've been on Big O for about 2 years. Big O is getting
Me too.
fucking real weird.
Yes,
You can't even
yes.
come out here and just have laugh and fun like you you got the serious topics in. You usually could go find somebody, you could go laugh if they doing something stupid or a key or something. It ain't none of that no more.
Mm-hmm.
None of that anymore.
And you know what, too? I don't
But
compete.
I make it fun
Um,
too, cause like I said, she don't apply that much pressure or none of that. My thing is, yeah, I cuss her ass out and get her done because of how you did those kids. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna get any bitch that's on this motherfucker doing shit to some kids. I'm gonna get her done. Okay. Period. I'm not giving these hoes no pass when you on this motherfucker exploiting children and posting kids and uh trying to paint good children in a bad light and then trying to blame their behavior on them. Or when they act
mhm.
bad and fucked up and but you doing weird shit and you showing everybody how much you don't give a fuck about your kids.
Point
That's
blank
what we
period.
talk
With
about.
Miriam, we saw how Miriam character was when she had the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Miriam's character has not changed since the kids are
At
gone.
all.
So
Mm-hmm.
guess
At
what?
all.
That is who she is. Point blank period. With or without kids, she's
That
a slum. She's
change
garbage.
shit.
She's gutter.
Facts.
Sure has.
Period.
Take
Miriam
I
her
had
out.
said
all the
that.
time in the world prior to that
Mm-hmm.
marriage, and now that she is married, to do what she had to do to work towards getting them kids, be compliant with CPS, a lot of things. And that's what people, it's a lot of things some people know on the back end, the real of all this here. And if a lot of people knew the gist of what all this is,
What,
you really would look at Miriam worse than what you look at
man?
her.
You thank
Because
you.
all you can, when you know what you know, you can't do nothing but pray for that girl on
Can't
the
do
back end.
nothing, and
Because that's all. That's only the only thing that's gonna change her and her situation is God.
God, and
That
that's
is
what I
it.
be saying, and that's what that be what I be saying. I don't compete. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't be talking out the side of my neck, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
when you are in close connection with individuals that are in this shit, right? In this shit,
Mm-hmm.
in this shit. Other motherfuckers, y'all fishing. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. So I don't give a fuck about what nobody else talking about. You see what I'm saying? But when
Yeah,
you
because a lot of
it,
people are putting two and two, trying to put two and two
trying to
together.
put two and two together,
But they don't
right,
want
and
to
coming up with
receive it from
zero.
receive the truth from certain people, because it's like what people want on this app is they want you to give them a receipt. Trust me, my receipt is my mouth. My mouthpiece is my receipt. Because I am not gonna come on here and tell you nothing wrong, not at
Nothing.
all. I'm not gonna lie on nobody. I don't do that when I turn off Bigo, and I ain't gonna do it when I'm on Bigo, because I'm not no host.
Thank
I
you.
don't
Don't
get
have nothing to
paid
gain
for
from it.
nothing. Nothing. I done put over $50,000 on this app, and I ain't gained one penny off of it.
And, and,
So I don't have a reason to come on here and lie about shit.
and that's what I
But
be
just know
saying.
one thing. Y'all just need to listen and read between the lines when people are talking about, if you are interested in the topic. Some people
Mhm.
are not interested, but if you are interested in the topic, just listen to people. Be observant. Read the comments. Because sometimes
Mm-hmm.
it be some people in these comments that I didn't figure shit out and found out you don't know who in these comments.
You don't
These
know
are
who
people.
watching.
Sometimes these are real life, up there type
Up
people in
there,
these
people.
comments. And I'm telling you, you have to be observant. I don't care who room you in.
Mhm.
Care who, be observant. Cause some of these
And
people
you
are
know what?
blindside you with some BS and some bull, and
Shit.
the true answers be right there in the
Yeah.
comments for
Right
you, right
there.
there.
Right
I hate when
there.
somebody get up and they say something and then their first thing they say is, well, I haven't watched her for this many times, or I haven't seen that, and they don't know the full story, but they want to jump in the box and give a full opinion and don't know shit.
Mhm.
That's what irks my butt. Like, it really fucking drives me crazy.
It
You
does,
jump in a
Trisha, but we
box.
got to know one thing.
Mhm.
You can be ignorant in the beginning, but as you watch Miria, either
You'll
one or two
find
things are
out.
gonna change. You gonna not gonna give a fuck about her, or you gonna see the truth
You
and what's
right.
going on. My whole thing about
Exactly.
Miria is it's like it's the kids for me. Fuck Miria. At the end of the day, it's the kids. I done
Mhm.
Right. And
had
she
that
only get
baby,
views.
that family member who done had to be picked up off the side of the road by
Mhm.
CPS because they mama not doing something they ain't supposed to do. I have a 7-year-old that I done had for 5 years that was walking around here with diapers, malnutrition. Mama didn't give a fuck about him, about to go to the system. That child ain't no blood relation, but if you see me and that child together, you'll never, ever, ever, ever know the difference. And he would
Yeah,
never know the difference. He would
that's
never
how
know the
it's supposed
difference.
to be.
Yep.
Because to see a child go into foster care, see, like Samaya and them are old enough to know what's going on. Those
No.
are imprints in those babies' mind and head that they're gonna live with for the rest of their life. And it's either
Mhm.
gonna turn to trauma or it's gonna turn into passion.
Yes, it is.
And what
Okay.
we saw, the way she was interacting with her mother, and the level we saw that her mama is on, bless her heart, pray for her. Miria, it's like,
A
hope,
piece
pray.
of
You
shit.
talk about old people, old women. Pray that you don't pray you get old, but in your right mind.
Right.
Because look at your mom. Your mom needs somebody to help her. But where's her daughter? Where's
She
her
can't trust
son?
her. Mm-mm.
And
Why
this is
y'all, you might need one of your children to wipe your ass, but what you done to your children, they gonna might have the same resentment for you that you
mhm.
have for your mom.
The
Right.
circle of life. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. And
Talk about
then,
breaking generational curses, girl. Come on now.
but this is what I'm saying though. And this is what pisses me off, right? Is when, because like I said, I didn't watch it because I couldn't watch it. when motherfucker brought it to me that this was going on, I'm thinking, okay, this is a single parent. This is a single mama, got 7 kids. And when I had one time had went into the lab, not knowing who she was, not knowing the situation, not nothing, I hurried up and turned the fuck around and got up out of there because the background, I was just all you heard was just hella kids yelling,
Yeah.
screaming, and her being loud or whatever.
And that's
I
why I couldn't watch her
I got the fuck
live.
up out of there, right? So when I got wind of what the fuck was going on, then when when I'm seeing the shit, but I still couldn't watch it.
Okay,
I
yeah.
still couldn't sit there and sit in that shit and watch it. Cause it bothers me because motherfuckers be sitting up there, oh, you fuck them, this and this and that. And ain't nobody sitting back and thinking about the fact that kids just don't be like that by themselves. This is
Mm-hmm.
installed in them. This is taught to them. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, this bitch doing that. But what took the icing off the cake was the Patrick situation, right?
And it
But
was more so of that being done on live.
live.
And I would say like this. Us as a black race, some of us have a way of disciplining our children that is different from
And
other
we
people.
do. Because I ain't about to sit up
But to
here and
do it
act
on
like,
live is what made it extra, extra loud. I'm gonna say extra loud. You know, you amplified that. You put that spotlight on it. She just wasn't doing her shit in the right way.
no, it wasn't like, okay, yeah, she wasn't doing her shit in the right way, right? But it was this for me. It I understand if a father is disciplining his child. I feel like if it's done in a right way, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, yes,
Mm-hmm.
a father that's taking care of their kids, providing for their kids, and there in their child life, right? That is a real father figure. It can discipline
Yep.
their children, right? Not beat and abuse. It's a difference between discipline and abuse,
Yep. And we
right?
have to remember, Ty, what she has set up in our mind for Patrick, but prior to that happening, all the stuff she has said about Patrick, what he didn't do, what he, this whole person that she had set up, put out there for us to think this he was this certain type of person.
Mhm.
So when it happened, what do you see Patrick as the monster that she set him up to us to be?
As
Right,
the monster that she is.
right. But when I get wind that, because when I'm on live one day, and this is what people don't understand, I ain't never, ever had to jump in nobody inbox, ask them to come talk to me, ask them to come over here, and none of that, right? Everybody who I've spoken with that is really a part of this shit has gravitated to me because they see my what I say and what come out my mouth is coming from a mother, a real mother's standpoint. Okay? So when this nigga sat in my queue for 4 hours straight, I'm like, who the fuck is this? I'm thinking it's a new page, a person not knowing what the fuck they doing. I finally let him up. Swear to God, the motherfucker was in the queue for 4 hours. Finally let him up. It's him. I ASAP go off. I ASAP go off. Cause what type of nigga is you? You know what I'm saying? To do that to your daughter. To let you tell it this is your daughter, which we all know it's not your daughter. But for you to do that to your daughter on live. But then when I calmed down and we all kind of, started asking him questions and I had to stop being personal with it and I had to get back in interview mode. You know what I'm saying? To get the answers that I needed to understand what the fuck is really going on over here in this fucking house, right? And when This motherfucker told me that he went in there, told Muriel, you need to whoop Samaya. Samaya's being disrespectful. She said, no, you do it. Soon as he start, this is when this bitch hit the live button and
Hmm.
claimed she was in the shower. And then what bothered me is that you doing this.
Ain't swipe up, ain't hit the end button,
Ain't swipe up,
nothing.
ain't hit the end button or none of that. And then it took me back to yesterday when you made sure you swiped up. When Thomas clear face ass told you, bitch, not even bitch. He ain't call you out your name or nothing. He said it to you humbly. But he ain't say nothing wrong though. I don't
Never.
feel like
He
Thomas
never
said
do,
nothing
Ty.
wrong.
When he
Huh?
talking to her, when he's talking to her seriously, he don't be telling her nothing wrong half of the time.
No, he don't.
And he be shading her.
He be telling her the real. And he said, if you miscarriage, if something happened to my baby, or something happened, if something miscarriage or something like that, and my child get miscarriage out of your negligence, that's when the bitch went in the blinds. So you could go in the blinds for what this nigga saying wasn't real, right? But you couldn't go in the blinds for your daughter.
Yeah.
Facts,
And she
Ty.
remember she hurried up and swiped up when he was saying something about never seeing them again. Because, after the time went on, I said to myself, I said, it's the reason why that man was sitting over there quiet. He wasn't taking her serious.
Yeah, he was like,
Because
what the
I
fuck is
would
she
have, girl,
doing? That's what he
I
was
would have been
thinking.
all over my crying snot all over my husband's head. You be out, get out. I would have been acting a fool.
I
Where the
don't
keys?
compete.
Time to
You wouldn't have
go.
saw me. I would have never, you
Yep,
would have never saw
that's
me. Y'all
true.
probably wouldn't have ever saw me for like some months because I would have been in jail.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't have saw me on this
Yep.
bitch, period. And those are facts. You wouldn't have saw my
But her
face.
finger always gravitate to that live button.
That's the
What
first thing
makes
she
you
wake
And
up
hit
then
thinking
she go
about.
on to
live
say
when you
content.
hear that your 1-year-old arm is broken? What fucking convinced you
Then
to
came on
do
here
that?
with the lies. She came on here with the lies, but she didn't tell everybody that she had everybody believing like it had just happened.
Mm-hmm.
And by Cooper calling you, it was just a courtesy call. Because
Right.
again,
Thank
he doesn't
you.
have to call you. He doesn't
Thank
have to call
you.
you, and CPS damn sure ain't gonna call you. So you
Thank
came
you.
out here for sympathy. You
Thank you.
came
I
out
don't
here
hear.
for
Please
sympathy.
say it again loud so these dumb motherfuckers can we hear in the
And
back,
what showed
please.
it was when she went live later on that afternoon, she was back to her normal self. What you went hit you a bump? What you went got you a Lucy? What you would did your PCP, whatever, like, because you came back on live like nothing ever happened to your baby. I still would have been talking. I would have been praying. If I'm hitting the live button, it would have still been about my 3 kids. But
Let's
because
see.
she had to fake the whole thing, she was all out of entertainment. She was
Mm-hmm.
tired. She
Tired.
was tired.
She was tired. And see, a real parent wouldn't even be having no shit like that on no live. Let somebody come in here and say something happened to one of mine. Bye, Ty. I'll teach you why y'all later.
And
But I'm gonna
I'm
say
y'all,
not about
this.
it
to
ain't
sit on
going. Y'all
here.
ain't gonna hear no bye nothing. If I'm happen on it, I'm on live. Y'all see how the fuck go down. If I hear something out of order or whatever the fuck with my children, cause I do tend to man. The fuck is you talking about? Man, I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck up off of this motherfucker and leave you motherfuckers right there, cause it ain't no nothing over mine. Period.
Yeah. But that's why y'all, the same way y'all seen her act like her heart hurting, passing out, fainting. That's the same shit the bitch did in the courtroom. The same
Mm-mm.
shit she did in the fucking courtroom.
Yeah, I don't know why they even sit and believe anything to come out of this motherfucking demon mouth.
But
She
Tristan,
done been
you hear me say all the time, don't tell me what Miriam said. I don't give a fuck what you
Right.
say.
I don't give a fuck
Don't
about
come to
what
me.
she
Don't
talking
say,
about.
I don't want to hear Miriam say it. Miriam ain't say a
um,
fuck ass thing. That's whatever inside of Miriam said it. Because Miriam ain't say a fuck ass thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not from her lips to my ears.
and then she went over to fucking Trina B live on purpose. She couldn't bring that shit over here at all. And his stuttering Stanley ass just sat there and
But
fed
I'm
into the
saying,
fucking lies.
what was she trying to prove exactly? Matthew was placed.
That she was
He
trying
was
to
supposed to go back to his daddy. He went back to his daddy last night. This morning, he had to go back to the sister or the mama or whoever, because that's when they sent the what's the name of, because the girl, the crazy bitch, went back down to the
Teresa.
police station saying how it was Matthew who did the shit to the
she
baby.
trying to dig herself. She trying to dig herself out of a hole. She trying to dig herself out of a hole.
But no, but what's
And she
going
know
on with
they
this bitch? This bitch got her, the family, all them motherfuckers fucked up. Motherfuckers got open CPS cases all through that motherfucker.
all on her side. On
Mm-hmm.
The crazy
the
girlfriend
crazy girl. Mm-hmm.
Teresa. Her name is Teresa. Yeah.
got all type of fucking open CPS cases and weird shit like that going on. That bitch is fucked up. It's too mentally. She didn't want Cooper to have his children or none of
It
that.
takes away from
Cooper
her. It
makes
takes
some
away
fucked
from
up.
her.
And like I said, like I said, and I'm pretty sure Cooper is very aware of what I said. And I'm going to stand on it. You make a whole bunch of fucked up decisions to where you can't be mad at nobody for assisting
Gosh.
anything when it's your actions that's just, I don't fucking understand why you are doing the things that you're doing, because that bitch let you know who the fuck she was a long time ago. I don't give a fuck if that bitch claiming that she pregnant with your baby. Cause you lose your freedom, your kids, and all this shit fucking with Muriel and that bitch. Why did you fuck back with these two motherfuckers? I don't understand it. Why?
He better when they call the police on him the first time, he gonna learn. He better run. He better run. That's what he better do.
No, because, and that's what I'm saying. Like if you better do anything, you better make sure charges is pressed and everything is fully fucking investigated. Cause ain't no telling if the times that, you know what I'm saying, you left this bitch with your kids on, if she really been abusing these motherfuckers.
Yeah. And she pregnant with
Thank
your
you.
child. So then where does that leave that baby? In a CPS case. So
Thank
you
you.
still
Mm-hmm.
caught up in he's still caught up in the system, in the
That's how.
CPS system,
Regardless of what.
because of the choice of women that he has.
That's how you know she don't give a fuck about nothing else but herself.
Mm-hmm.
She just drag everybody into shit, and then she try to sabotage what the kids already got going on. I don't understand that, cause
Right.
She
she lose
miserable.
control. She don't have control over something, so she just have to explode everybody else shit, blow up everybody else shit because her shit is blown up and she don't have control.
And
Mm-hmm.
I just
That's
want her to know one thing. We know that any legal document that comes from a governmental agency is not going to be handwritten.
Facts.
And they're not going to allow you to fill it out. And then you
right.
forge that lady's name at the bottom of that paper when you wrote that statement. Like you had so much authority to tell them what you wanted to happen with Amarissa.
Mm-hmm.
And if they were going, who saw you yesterday? When you got off live to go meet CPS to sign a document?
When did she get off live to put a fucking bra on to go anywhere to see CPS documents?
And they're not going to put both of y'all names on the document at the same time. Both of y'all going to sign two different documents. And that's what pisses me off about TrinaB. But I'm going to have my time when I call him and cuss his ass out again about Miriam. Because I keep telling him, stop being fucking gullible. I don't know why you keep gravitating to
Right.
these abusers. Like, that's what's fucking is cool. But it ain't. He wouldn't let me up in that box last night when he came on there. talking about I blame y'all for her losing her kids, but he wouldn't let me up in that box.
But Trina B need to focus on her mother, his motherfucking son. That's who he need to be focused on. Period. Because if he was focused on his son wouldn't be dealing with the shit he dealing with
But
now, playing
Tristan,
with
if you
kids.
living in disbelief, if you're living in disbelief, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do if you living in disbelief?
I feel you.
That's just like that goes for like Miria admins.
Oh
They
my
don't see
God.
no fault in what she got going on.
At
You
all.
know, it's nothing wrong with saying, Miria, I don't like the things that you're doing. Let me help you, sis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so close to you. I'm supposed to be so close to you. If a person that you are close with can't tell you, if you both of y'all can't tell each other when they wrong and pull each other up when they down, it ain't no friend.
Anyway, ain't
It's
no
not no friend at all.
nope.
My friends know my mouth can be lethal.
Mm-hmm.
I might say it to you the wrong way, but bitch, you gonna get the motherfucking point, and bitch, you gonna get your shit together, and you gonna get your shit together now. Put your motherfucking big girl panties on, and bitch, let's get it. What we got to go do to get it done? And they do the same to me. I
Right.
had one tell
Mm-hmm.
me today, I said, I need to go finish my degree. She was like, bitch, I'm that friend that's gonna be on the phone with you while you doing homework, because I'm gonna make sure you get it
Get
done.
it
That's the
done.
type of people I want
That
around me. I don't need
hell
nobody to
yeah. Not
crucify
these
me in my
weird ass
wrong.
motherfuckers that be
I
looking at
don't
something
compete.
to try to make it content weird shit. Or be
We can go
against
to
you just to
Southern
be
together.
exposed to. That's why I say I love the same group of motherfuckers. And I don't I'm not missing a friend. I'm not missing a mama. I'm not missing a daddy. I'm not missing none of that shit. The same group of bitches that I've been around since motherfucking elementary school is the same bitches that I fucking with today. And
And
not
that's
one of our
good, because that's
arguments
that's
ever
real
hit the
rare.
internet.
It's real rare to still have your childhood friends. I have,
Never.
me and my childhood friends are not like we were, but yeah, like it's good to have, because it says something about you and that set of friends. Not only y'all have stuff in common, but it's loyalty. Y'all know the value of hey Tia, y'all know the value of a friendship, a true friendship. And if you're gonna make bonds, even on Bico, if you're gonna make bonds with people on this app, if it ain't nothing genuine, I'd rather you let it go before it goes somewhere that it ain't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I said not one argument, not one disagreement, not none of that ever hit the fucking internet, and that's why they my bitches today. And we would tell each other right from what's right and what's wrong. Ain't nobody hold no hands, no nothing. That's the shit that I'm used to. You feel me? Not
Yeah.
this weird ass shit. Everybody doing shit for the internet or whatever the fuck, and then people like think you supposed to believe everything they say when the motherfucker come to the internet and expose every fucking thing or lie on you and try to make it seem like this and that and all this weird ass fuck shit.
And, I want to know where the fuck she's talking about. Motherfuckers trying to get clout off of her. What clout? Some of these hoes get this clout shit mixed up. Just
Yeah,
because you
they
talk
get
around
Christian,
clout
somebody.
off of
that's
what?
good. These
Because
hoes are getting clout. They getting clout and money, but they're getting more than what she's getting. She's getting a name and a reputation, and broke. These hoes get money and recognition.
but this the thing though. I was on this motherfucker before you decided that you wanted to exploit your children, Miss Lady. Okay. Clout out for you for what? No, I'm just a motherfucker. If I see something that is some weird ass fucked up shit and I feel like I want to talk about, that's what I'm gonna do.
But she got to
Period.
And the
understand. She
weird
better look
N
at how
word.
Hollywood how Hollywood swaddles a lot of people whole. She
Yes.
got to understand social media is the same way,
Same
but I think
fucking
social
way.
media is worse.
Worse.
It's
Because
worse.
a lot of
Yeah.
time on social media, you doing that shit for free. You getting
Yep.
ate up for free.
Free.
Hollywood, you're losing your soul and you got to get change in your pocket. But
Back.
social media, you losing it for free.
But that's why she went to Trina B, and Trina B went to her. Trina B only acted on Mary or let her come up there and speak because he wanted the fucking views back, and
But
he wanted the
motherfuckers that been
motherfuckers back.
abused, fuck with abusers, or been the abuser, is the only motherfuckers that can recognize that shit or relate to it and defend it. I don't see it no other way. But everybody got a story,
Facts.
right? But do that give you the right to be a shitty person? Do that give you the right to exploit innocent children? Do that give you the right to sit there and act like you don't give a fuck? And then you sit up here and do this shit on live as if real mothers and fathers ain't gonna look at this shit and see that it's fucked up?
And you playing with our tax dollars in our face?
It our
Hmm.
tax dollars in our face. On top of that, you trying to make it as if this is what black women do. Yes,
But she
I've
doesn't
seen
relate
some
to
black
black women.
weird ass bitches in my life. Yes, I have. Listen. The shit you find out and you see and you get these hoes is weird as fuck, right?
Yeah,
To
yeah,
even sit there and say or tell that bitch that she doing a good job, or to even try to install in her that, oh, you gonna do better when she been showing you motherfuckers who she was the whole entire fucking time, and she don't give a fuck if you giving her good and sound advice. That shit go
At
one ear
all.
and out the other. If she can sit
Facts.
there and throw the people that's been in her life, showed her nothing but care and love, have her back. You hear me? Still go to bat for her when she would throw them up on the bus and make them look like shitty people or fucked up individuals or whatever the fuck, right? Still have her back, and she still say
Mm-hmm.
fuck
And
them,
still fucking
throw them
her.
up on her
Fuck.
bus again.
Yeah.
You, your daughter arm got broke, and you talking about suing a motherfucker.
A big bag. That's what she said.
hell
Is that what
A
you gonna
big
think about?
bag.
I don't compete.
no.
The first thing that come to your mind is suing a motherfucker if you heard your child arm get broke.
And then the
The
thing
first
is, she
thing.
loud. She always loud and wrong. Always loud
Always.
and wrong. That's
And
not even a lawsuit that no attorney is even going to take, because you don't have a dog in a fight, because actually them kids are not even in your possession. So
but
you don't
think
even have a
about
right
it.
to sue.
She always says she's thinking that ahead and is always strategic. That every move she makes. Every move she makes is strategic,
Strategic.
and her
I
fucking
just know every time she open her mouth, she digging herself a deeper hole with the government, with the
that's her
American
biggest
KKK,
enemy.
Mm-hmm.
because
That's
like
her
I
biggest
say, you
enemy.
don't never know who watching, who
Who
listening, who
watching?
doing what.
That's what
And
I be saying.
she don't understand. She don't understand. And she's not the type that's gonna listen to even her villagers when they say get off live. Well, we see she don't listen to her husband. And I think that's why Thomas just sat back in the cut. Because what did he
Mm-hmm.
say? Every time I try to give you advice and tell you, basically tell you the right way to go, you blow back up at me, because Thomas, that's not what she want to hear. She's
Mm-hmm.
not about
At
peace.
all.
She's not
Not
Nope.
about
about
it at all.
peace.
Not about it at all.
And she
And
better
that's
remember one thing: that man has been he's been, in the hospital before, and she's interrupting that man's peace and his routine. That's why he keeps stressing to her, you can't lay around here lazy. He can cook and clean for himself. He's
mm-hmm.
telling her, I don't need you for nothing. Because she
Right.
would interrupt what that man have going on that keeps him stable and level. And she will wake up a monster she probably have never been seen before in her life.
Mm-hmm. And that's
So
what I
hate to
said.
see him coming.
But what's the first thing motherfuckers gonna do though, right? They gonna be like, oh, he wrong. He's such an abuser. It's like you damn if you do, if you damn you get if you don't. You get called a monster when you being calm. Yeah, you get
Yeah.
called a monster when you chilling. You get called this and this and that when you humble about situations. Yeah, he looked at shit.
Yeah.
He look at shit like he in a different way. But he a man, right? And
But
we
that's
know
what's
a
up.
lot of
I don't
men
think
who
he's
think
so
like
much
this.
as I don't think he's so much of insensitive. That's what's up. I think a lot of it has to do with his upbringing, but I think
Yeah.
a lot of it, some of it too, has something to do with his whatever he has going on mentally.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes part of people brains shut down.
Yeah.
It
And
don't
he don't.
operate.
And he
Right.
want what the fuck she promised and showed him. He want that motherfucking Stepford wife back. He don't know what the fuck is in front of him right now. When
No,
she had
but
her
this the
white
thing though.
voice.
When you got a mother, right, who has been, yes, yes, yes,
Mm-hmm.
no, okay, okay, because I could tell and look at that's what type of woman she is, right? She
Mm-hmm.
always been this Betty Crocker wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you see what he said about his daddy. My daddy didn't cater to my mama like when you know what I'm saying, and that's
Right.
what he's used to, right?
That's how he was raised.
That's how
And
he was
see
raised.
That's what he saw. And his
what
mom and daddy were together all his life. So that's what he saw. And he saw that dynamic work in his household. He saw
mm-hmm.
that dynamic work. So he
Mm-hmm.
took on those things into his own.
Life,
But
right?
I think too, like what I think what really, really made her blow her lid this time. When girl what had what when girl what was breaking down what was happening and what had went on before Muriel even knew about it, that's what really blew her fucking lid. When it was broken down by detail, well, and she couldn't fucking lie or hide from it, that's what
Mm-hmm.
blew her lid. And she could
That's
not
why
hold
she
that
don't
shit
never go.
back.
And you notice she don't never go after girl. What she could say, everybody. When I heard her say Naya name the other day, that just really blew me.
Yeah, she don't fuck with girl what because she knows for some reason I don't know how the hell girl would do it or whatever, but she do not fuck with that lady at all.
She went where she know, like I know she did not.
Yeah, but she pick and choose. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Exactly.
And that's the thing though. It's like she would respond to like when she sit there and play this I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. But she know that some of us, I ain't gonna say all, but a few of us, we hit very valid points and we hit true facts, right?
Facts.
Right.
And that gets her tight because she hate when a
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker is telling
It's
everybody
right.
the real and how she really moving and how she
And
really
that's why she
operate.
come on here. She act a fool when you didn't, when somebody didn't drop the bomb about her
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
she wants to deflect. And then it still end up coming out that it was true.
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 It was true.
Facts.
It
And
was
see,
true.
that's the thing. She looking to take some of the heat off of her because she can't go nowhere without being called an abusive mother. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Because she trying to take some shit off of her and throw it onto the easiest Patsy, and we already know who that will be. It will be Cooper. That's
Mm-hmm.
who she's trying to set up. That's why she be screaming his name in her live about don't kick him, but he's supposed to be talking shit in your comments. We know damn well that's not Cooper.
But you
You know what
trying
I'm
to
saying?
you
Like what?
moving on with your life though. So if you trying to move on with your life and have this happily ever after with your my husband, my husband, my husband, have that happily ever after. Stop inviting
And you know
bullshit
what?
into your life. And what's that
Just
question,
thought
Sam?
about
Who are you?
something. If that was Cooper, then she make herself look so stupid now. If that was Cooper and the way y'all fussing and fighting in the comments for with this Cooper, quote unquote Cooper, then why would Cooper be sympathetic enough to call you and let you know that something happened to y'all child when y'all fuss and fight like cats and dogs in the comment with this Cooper
Mm-hmm.
profile?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, like be for real. So now that we know the gig is up,
Mm-hmm.
we know that's not Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
So you can stop faking like you think that's Cooper. Because
Right.
you only doing it for CPS because you want CPS to think Cooper is harassing you
Harassing you.
by,
Facts.
by
And
Thank
all
you.
means necessary. You're
Thank you.
like, girl, give it up. The
because
gig is
Cooper did
up.
get off of this app, what? Around what
April.
time? When they uh,
April.
was
He
it yeah,
stopped coming
about
on here
April?
around April.
Yeah.
Yep. He ain't been on since April. And every motherfucking chance she gets, she talking about, oh, let him stay, don't kick him. And then she want to talk shit to him, let him stalk her. Just trying to set the nigga up, for real, for
I
real.
just wish he'll go get a exorcism or whatever he need to get done so he could get her out of his system, his spirit, his life. And maybe it'll help him move on and be a better man. You
Right.
but
know,
I don't
some of what he
compete.
got going on might be because he's holding on to what ain't he don't need to be holding on to.
But she
And then,
still
but
got
when she leaves a demonic mark
right, Ty.
with these motherfuckers.
She still has her claw in these niggas' back
Yeah, so that's what
still.
I say. He needs to go get, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
pray, whatever he needs to get done to get that off of him, he needs to go.
Mm-hmm.
He need to go get it done. It's just, like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Don't continue to live the rest of your days with something with this hold on. That has this strong, strong hold on you. I'm
Mhm.
sorry.
That she not equipped to be a mother to anything. But if Thomas got eyes, he can see.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's seeing. He's
I think
seeing more
he's
than she
seeing it
think he's
now.
seeing. He just because he doesn't say a lot, he's a man of a few words.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He's not letting her know what he sees. But
Mm-hmm.
I think when the time comes, she's gonna be very, very shocked with what he's gonna have to say.
Mm-hmm.
The things he is gonna.
He gonna say I want full custody. I can't have this motherfucking demon raising my child.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that's gonna go.
But you gonna be put in a position to where if you don't get out as ASAP,
Hmm.
you're
Wait,
not
y'all, I
gonna
had to
have
get down
custody
for a
with your
minute.
child.
She
Your
started
child
plotting
is
on.
not gonna be in your care if the shit don't get done the way it's supposed to. If she don't follow the rules, oh no, because I might have to. What's up, Sam?
I just had a question. So I'm wondering, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I'm just wondering. Remember when before they even got married,
Mm-hmm.
she was pissed off because he went to it was I don't know if it was a holiday or something, but she couldn't go.
Mm-hmm.
She had to
Fourth of
stay at
July
home.
weekend.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, you get married to the girl or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The family, ain't nobody said nothing about that.
He never
So
went.
I'm sure these people are on the sideline looking. As close as they are,
Mm-hmm.
he said they were very close. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, do you think they in the background saying something to him like, dude, what the heck? Who is this
Uh-uh.
demon? What did you do?
No,
I think that. Go ahead, Ty.
no. For recently, I just found out that the sister don't like her, and I think that came to like right before they got married, and when motherfuckers found out who Thomas was, information was took to the sister and to the mama, right?
Right.
To the brothers too, about who she was. But I think they, still I I'm saying I think I if I don't know, I'm not gonna say, oh nah. I think that them being a close family and being supportive, it was almost as if it was probably like you got to be there, or you know what I'm saying, come, and they was just being
Mm-hmm.
supportive of him. That's why they was at the wedding,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Now when
Like,
they went out of
if you love
town,
them, I love them too. Nah, I'm cool.
right?
I'm
But she
cool on
didn't
them.
go to the Fourth of July thing because I believe that the family still do celebrate holidays,
Mm-hmm.
right? And
But she
him,
wanted to go. But she don't celebrate holiday. But she was pissed off that she wasn't invited.
Because she
That
was pissed
part.
off she wasn't invited because she thought the ex girlfriend was gonna be there. It had nothing to do with the
no,
barbecue.
that's this two different times, Tristan. The ex girlfriend shit happened on supposedly the ex girlfriend birthday. Fourth
Okay,
of
yeah, the
July
birthday.
weekend. Remember, she was at the house by
Oh
herself,
yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I do remember
and
that.
he
She
was
was sleeping and
gone
crying.
to the family picnic or barbecue or whatever. Yeah, this was two different times.
But and I just can't. I don't understand how if it was my family, if he's saying they so close, it's no way I could stand by and watch, like you said about the peace,
Mm-hmm.
watch somebody wreck my family member's peace to the core where this man wasn't even on social media. Well, I don't know if he was, but
He
I don't think he
wasn't
was on
at
social
all.
media.
Mm-hmm.
Now she got him on blast every 5 minutes, every time she can. And almost it's embarrassing because
Yeah.
the stuff like what's embarrassing to her probably mostly is she don't even see it. Cause like today with the fake crying, and he's even said that I don't know when you serious.
Yep.
You didn't fake cry with
Hmm.
me.
Sure.
So I don't know when you serious.
Right. And that's why
And
Yeah,
I
maybe
don't
that's
feel.
why he wasn't comforting her because he knew all that shit was
There
a
you
lie.
go.
right.
There you
He
go.
sat there
That's
looking at her
exactly
ass
what
like
I
she a
said
fool.
yesterday. That's
Like, what the
exactly
fuck
what
did
I
I
said.
marry? That's what he was. What the fuck did I marry? This is some crazy shit right here in front of 6,000 people. You acting like this, and you already know the fucking real.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he didn't move or go console her or act like this or give her sympathy. He already knew what the fuck was up. And when he asked her to get off live, she looked at that nigga and said, I'm not even gonna put on a bra. I'm gonna sit right here with my titties lopsided hanging in front of 6,000 people and keep these views and watch them grow. That was her motherfucking plan and plot all along. She don't have no more support. So she has to figure out a way to try and get that support back. She saw an opportunity. She pounced on that shit, trying to point the finger like she always do. She's not one time had she stood up and said, I am sorry to my
Mm-hmm.
kids. I am sorry to my family. I am sorry to anybody that's been involved. Not one time.
Mm-hmm.
Not one time has she said that to anybody. Because she don't feel like she needs to be sorry about anything. She don't feel it. There's no empathy or sympathy inside of her. She don't feel that. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wonder what's gonna
Soulless.
happen when if I don't know if people got the address, but when the police when the dog control people start coming and all that, I mean, cause
She
is
gonna
old
leave it on
boy
the side
ready
of the
for all
freeway.
that?
She gonna leave that motherfucker.
Cause she don't want that damn dog. Okay, well thank you guys.
Oh, thank you. Oh no, I ain't. You ain't had to stop talking, baby. I'm sorry. It was. I was looking at this
Okay.
text. But yeah, I feel you 100%. And when you said that shit right there with the whole, um, with him not consoling her, because I think that he knew she was faking that shit.
Right.
How do you comfort bullshit?
Right. And he said that. I mean, to her, he be busting her out a lot. Where some stuff she don't want to be heard, but she be putting him on blast, and he gonna say how he feels. So guess what? The truth, the truth gonna come out. Just like he told her she was lazy,
Nah.
which she is. You just now, yeah, she been in there, and then another thing is, just last week, wasn't you just saying you trying to get outside and you going
Mm-hmm.
to your other house and you ain't gonna be all the stuff about him. Where you still in the house?
But what happened to the white girl act with
That
the
part.
attitude and do all that? Because she got what she wanted. She got the final trap. She married this nigga. She don't have to show that other character ever fucking again. You get what I'm saying?
Wow.
At all. She tricked this nigga thinking he was gonna get a fucking Stedford wife 100%. And as soon as that motherfucking marriage license was finalized by the prison pastor, that hoe kicked that white bitch out of her system and put her motherfucking Tim's back on and got rid of the kitten heels. That's what the fuck she did.
Well, and another thing he said the other day when I guess she was trying to put him on blast, she said, oh, and he was telling her, he was like, well, I told you how it is when people live in my house.
And
And
she was like,
he
"Oh, it's
said that
our
a few
house."
times. And she
Right.
said,
And then
oh,
she was like,
it ain't your house no more. He said, I told you how people live, how it is living in my. He repeated that shit like, it's still my house.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
Yep. And that's what I said. He knew she was some shit. He knew she was some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you console bullshit? How do you be comforting of bullshit? How do you comfort bullshit? How do you sit there and try to talk to bullshit? How do you try to reason with bullshit?
But he really fucked up though. Because the thing of it is that he sees how she is being with her own kids in real life, in
Mm-hmm.
real time, not on a video, in
Mm-hmm.
front of him. And guess what? She got yo's in her stomach. And then what this bitch do? Go smoke a Newport.
Facts.
Damn.
Facts. And that's what I'm saying. And when I asked her, bitch, why the fuck you ain't got no energy for the woman who broke your child's arm?
That part. Because she don't give a shit. To me, she don't want the kids.
But
She thought she was gonna start a whole fucking new life.
why? And then somebody in the motherfucking comments gonna say, well, why would she fight if she pregnant? Why the
Right.
fuck is she smoking and drinking wine while she's pregnant?
That
Why is
part.
she acting the fuck out of retarded while she's pregnant? Why is she doing all this bullshit doing while she's pregnant? Y'all can't
Right.
pick and choose or something. Oh, she's supposed to
Right.
consider the fact that she's pregnant. She's not gonna fight you killing the baby any goddamn way with all that bullshit you putting in your body while you're pregnant.
I think for her, I've been on her page, and you gonna get kicked out of there immediately. Like she knows my name, she gonna kick me out. Like me, anything I say, I'm gonna get kicked out. But
That's why I don't
she
even go.
what'd you say, man?
I said that's why I don't even go over there. 'Cause I can't sit in that motherfucking shit. And hell no, like people really
But
be having to watch what they listen to.
exactly. But my thing is, my message all the time is, let's shut this bitch down. If we don't watch this hoe, she what? She swears up and down she a Cardi B or somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, if you don't stop, now she done went from princess to queen. Girl, please stop. Please. And but she a lizard. She ain't even no girl. Or no woman. It's
And
like
Cardi
you an
B
animal.
and Cardi B take care of her kids. The fuck? I don't give a fuck how many times she shake that pretty ass on television, on stage, whatever. She do it
No, the
flawlessly, and she look good doing it, and
mm-hmm.
she take care of her babies. Bitch, you don't do none of the sort. So you ain't no Cardi B or no motherfucking Bigo, bitch. You are the motherfucking the rat poison of Bigo, bitch. You are the motherfucking bottom of the barrel ass garbage can of Bigo, bitch. You are the cum dumpster of Bigo, bitch. You are
Mm-hmm.
literally the devil of Bigo, bitch. You
Yeah.
ain't shit, bitch. Remember that. As long as you keep doing
Mm-hmm.
this bullshit that you're doing, we're going to be here to talk about it. And I don't give a fuck about what nobody say. Y'all
Right.
talk
I
about
think
her.
they
And
should support
is.
her on her page. Because it's just like we gonna hear about the shit anyway. From her people probably. But I don't want her making a dime. Like, let's starve this bitch. Everybody else can
Yeah.
make their money, but she don't need to be making no money.
No,
Period.
She's
they could
starving.
let her support. She's
She
starving. Trust me. She's
Oh, okay.
starving for
she
real. That's
gasping
why
for
she
air right now. She had to pull that bullshit
mhm,
yesterday. I ain't gonna lie.
right.
I feel like she probably did got a couple cut cash apps or whatever the fuck yesterday. She did. I know she did. She had to do something. Not saying like, okay, the shit with the baby, hell no, that wasn't her fault because she didn't
Right.
have care of the
But she
kids.
capitalized.
But
But she exploited
she
that shit.
capitalized off of it.
Mm,
She
mm,
found
Mm-hmm.
mm,
she found a way she could capitalize
And
off of it.
yeah.
mm, mm, mm.
And that's
And
what
that
she
was
do.
her
She
only
still be
focus.
exploiting them kids. Yup. She still exploit the kids and put them in fucked up situations indirectly, and they not even in her fucking care. And she already is screaming about having a fucking birth on YouTube. Like her mind is not cleared up or gotten better from these fake ass parenting classes. She's still the same old ass bitch that she clicked on motherfucking live the first day when she had the 7 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing that changed about her is she got a motherfucking weak ass husband that let her sit back and make a fool of herself on live because he can't believe he married this bitch. And now he looking at himself in the mirror like, God damn, Thomas, you got a bust down the middle with a 4C hairstyle, and your ass got a wife sitting on the couch eating fucking nasty ass spaghetti. And you can't do shit about it now because y'all married.
Mm,
Facts.
mm, mm.
Facts.
I would be mad too.
Like you literally fought to push them two little fucking stupid ass tears out your fucking face, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting
Squeeze
there
them
making
motherfuckers out.
yourself.
And then she gonna bend over to my, ow, ow, what the fuck you ow for? Ow, I'm in pain because of my daughter. How are you in pain because something happened to your daughter, ho? Now you can feel her pain?
But it was this ugly as fuck. Like, girls, man, if you don't go to hell, bitch. Uh,
She didn't gasp for air or nothing. She was forcing that shit from her diaphragm
man,
out through her
she bought
esophagus,
that
through her
shit from
throat.
her knees, Tristan. She had to find the pain in her knees. Like, hold on.
She had to
Hurry
dig
up and
deep.
cry. Cry, Miracle. Cry.
She was like, okay, Angela Bassett, I'm about to try to push Tina up out of me, ho. she, thought, she thought Ike was beating her in the record room or some
Man.
shit.
All this. And the motherfucking baby. And then when she was trying to tell when supposedly Cooper had called her May 1st or whatever, she had to. Did y'all hear how that lie was? Man, let me. Hold on.
When you like crying or whatever, right? And you call somebody that's gonna show you some sympathy and make your cry go louder. You call them, you be like, hello. They be like, what's wrong? You be like, yeah, we know what I mean. That's exactly what the fuck she did. That shit was not real at all. And a motherfucker on the other end was listening like, here go this bitch. Who she playing with now? And the first thing she want to say is, God did this. He wanted to show the truth and da da da. That's another thing that pisses me off is that she uses religion to her own advantage. When it's suitable for her, she says God did it for her. When something tragic happens, oh, God did that for her. And that's one thing that I hate about her for real, for real. Well, I don't hate her, but I really dislike and I can't stand her actions and her ways. But she's never gonna I think somebody said it today, her first love is Bigo. Her first love is pressing that live button and having somebody watch her so she can get back on here and talk shit about it the next day. But the same way that we watch her for her stupid shit and evil shit that she do, she be in all y'all windows watching, probably taking notes so she can come back on the next day and have content. A lot of the shit that she do and say come right out of these rooms. For real, for real. And you can tell they do because she can't pronounce the words correctly at all. That dirty ass wig she had on her head for a wedding. I couldn't believe that shit. And then she didn't wash her wig, but she washed his feet.
What'd you say,
she,
brother?
she didn't wash her wig for the wedding, but she washed his feet. She should have just dunked her head in that motherfucking water too, with her nasty ass. She definitely watching now, Miss Lil. That's what she do. See now I'm talking like her again. She sits in the window and studies what the fuck we say, so the next day she can have a rebuttal and act all weird and crazy. You think that Thomas ain't missing that Stepford White that was cooking them big ass eggs at 5 o'clock in the morning and bringing him breakfast on the table and in bed and sucking his dick for 2 hours and doing handstands while he's sliding her raw? Yeah, he missing that because that's what she promised him. And he gonna make sure she keeps sweeping and dusting and vacuuming every motherfucking day, pregnant or not. And she better hope she really is pregnant because that man gonna snap if she not. Yeah, Miss Gotti, she's always been unpopular, unattractive. She was never the it girl in junior high school or high school, none of that shit. So on here, it don't matter. 95%, 99% of the people that go in her room are trolls. They can't stand her. But she don't care. As long as they looking at her or watching her, she feeds off of that every day. She don't care that on TikTok 2 million people have seen that Samaya video and every last comment want to take her head off. She just in her head is, oh well, I'm famous on TikTok too because the video is up. She don't care that on Instagram every comment under that video want to take her head off too. As long as it's on Instagram or reach World Star, that's what she care about. 200 and some thousand people seen the video of Patrick whooping. Samaya on World Star. She think that's a positive thing. 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 She think that's a positive th
Hold on, let me see something.
And she just really really sick, and she needs to go check herself into a hospital to get some help. Because when I had that conversation with her and on that audio live, she agreed. She said that she feels better after she go in for a couple of days or 4 or 5 days and get treated, with the right medication and the right dosages. She be cool. But then she come out, and then when she not on her meds, she spirals out of control and have manic moments and impulsive moments, and that's what she do. Create chaos.
Yeah.
Create
What the
fucking
fuck
chaos.
do?
And she always want to blame the next person. Like she want to blame her father for not being around or her family not fucking with her. Shit, I wouldn't fuck with her auntie, brother, cousin, sister, nothing if they fuck my aunt's husband. Now you can't be around the family. You know what I'm saying? You might fuck another family member or some shit like that. And Thomas better keep her away from his brother too. What's good for him, he would keep her away from the brother. They didn't mention nothing about being on Israelites when she was going through all that crying, fake crying and shit. The Israelite shit just went out the fucking window. They wasn't talking about praying or no shit like that or Yahuwah or nothing like that. She didn't have on no bra. Her titties was just slinging everywhere, all in her lap. Thomas didn't say shit to her about that. But she's supposed to be a Israelite woman that covered up at all times. It's just too much shit that she got going on, and she needs to compartmentalize it and separate that shit to fix it. And ain't nobody she's not gonna accept nobody help unless you got a cash app in front of that shit or some type of gift to send to the PO box. That's how you know her plan was fucking. Yeah, that's how you know her plan was legit. She already got a PO box ready for gifts to start flowing in and cash apps because that's what she really promised Thomas in the beginning. Look, I'm really popular on this app. I'm kind of famous on this app, and they're gonna be sending me all kind of cash apps and stuff. When I tell them that I have to go live, you're gonna see for yourself. And she gagged when nobody wanted to pay her $50 to watch her wrestle this little white man with nappy ass hair. Then then she fucking gagged when she tried to say, cash app her to watch Thomas eat. Or cash app her for $5 for a question. That shit went down to free in 2 minutes. She feels
This one
stupid.
gagged me though. Talk about she gagging up. Nope, this the only thing that gagged me. That ugly ass face.
Look at her.
that ugly ass cry.
And she had a filter on too. Look at this shit.
That's what gagged the fuck out of me.
Look at this shit. A straight clown.
I got one more, and then I'm only asking this question, y'all, because I don't know, because I don't have kids, but I feel for the babies. Tell me this. How the heck can you have 7 kids? They all get took for you pleading guilty to abuse, and you about to have another one. You just get to keep having babies and say, oh, okay, I just start all over every time? Or are they going to look at that new baby?
Man, listen. If you couldn't be the mother to the 7, how
That
you
part.
gonna be a mother to the 8?
That part. So they will be looking at that baby closely. Or will she even get to have a baby? Like keep it? Or I mean, if Tama's stupid as hell, I'll be scared she gonna be pissed off at me and then do something to the baby while I'm at work.
Man, listen. Tom, this is what I feel about him. He don't want to hear the "I told you so."
Okay.
Facts.
He's so
Mm-hmm.
stuck in his ways to where if a person is telling him solid, good information, he feels like he can fix something. He feel like he can
Right.
change a bitch. He feels like he can stop a bitch from doing what she's doing or self-destructing, or her being married to him is going to be just so much of a good thing in her life.
Mm-hmm. Was you Ty, did you hear when that girl had came up on the panel when they were answering questions at a Q&A, and she asked Muriel, um, what about the new baby, basically, like what makes you think what are you gonna be doing different to be a better parent to this new baby?
Hmm.
At him and said, I'm gonna let him answer that, and his response was me. So she's like,
Wow.
what do you mean me? You don't have no kids. How the fuck you gonna make
Wow.
But how
that
do
was
a man makes you be a better mother? Can I promise, and I'm not asking this question like trying to be funny, but I really want to know: do
Really want
anybody have some
to
valid
have some
points or answers to where that answer is justified, or it could be correct or right? When and it has nothing to do with a woman being against a man or women bashing men or hating men or the black woman don't like the black man. Nothing. It has nothing to do with that. Tell me and explain to me, how does having a man makes you a better mother?
It doesn't.
Right, Envy. A man can't, right, lady says. Trying to
It
give her
doesn't.
facts. He married Muriel and found out that was really Glenn, Brad of Chucky's son. Muriel
as soon
is
as that
obsessed
motherfucker
with
was
Patrick at
as
the end of the day. She wants to prove
soon
to him
as
somebody
obsessed with
more.
Patrick at the end of the day, you know, so I don't think it's Patrick at all that she obsessed with. I think that's just like her go to, if anything, for the rest of her life. That's always gonna be
If
her
it
go to or
happened
her
in all
fallback.
fields. Yeah. Patrick
Hmm.
is the nigga that is going to fuck with her when she don't have nobody to fuck with.
Yeah. When she
Hmm.
80 years old, Patrick gonna still be right there with Muriel in that motherfucking convalescent home at 80 years old. She gonna be right there. And then she did say that she sold her soul and that her pussy was a demon and she was trying to conjure up Patrick by fucking him, and he was a virgin at the time, and she said she was trying to give him the best sex ever so she could snatch his soul.
Wow.
I ain't never heard no woman say no shit like that in my motherfucking life.
Mm-mm-mm. Unbelievable.
I don't want my soul snatched. Fuck you, bitch. I don't want my soul snatched at all. What the hell?
Right,
And
cause
then
I mean
another thing,
I only seen her like with Happy with Thomas when they went to the aquarium out of town, and when they drove in the car. Like
while
it
she
was
was
her
in the
first
trunk.
time driving in the drop top or something.
Oh yeah, okay. That's when her braid was pulled back to the middle of her head, and the shaved down edges was showing real bad.
Mm.
I don't. This
But
motherfucker is too cold.
But also, if you're representing, I don't really like to talk religion, but bro, you supposed to be y'all whatever y'all are, and
mm.
no disrespect to anybody. But if there's certain rules and regulations that come with that, how you got a whole hoe up on the camera that's representing you, and you the man? I'm sure your homeboys is clowning your ass. Like, really, bro? Like, nigga, what? What'd you do? Like, she a whole hoe. She ain't. It's nothing
Mm-hmm.
not whorish about her.
And especially the motherfuckers that probably know of him and her,
That
because
part.
they, in Detroit. So ain't no telling, like, motherfucker, like, You married her? What?
You the
Mm-hmm.
you the butt of the joke every time now. Cause your ass, you really, it's like, damn, you done got this bitch knocked up. Dude, you fucked up.
And
You
see, he got to deal with the shame too when people ask
and
her,
his
when she
family.
says she got 7 kids, and they ask her, "Oh, where your kids at?" And first
Mm,
thing she know, oh, they with their dad. Oh, they gone for the weekend. No, they feel full custody. Hold up. Why the fuck your kids ain't with you, lady? And their fathers got full custody. What the fuck is going on?
I'm sure the family has to be reaping some kind of repercussions. I'm shocked nobody ain't got at them and start sending they ass videos. And I'm wondering, did they even know? Did they know
Ooh.
the
His
family that
family.
all this stuff?
When
Hell
we
yeah.
found out who Thomas was, when I say the inbox, the little sister had to turn off the inbox. I was told. Had to turn off her message.
Woo.
They
Mm,
got
mm.
the videos. They are well informed. They even got the mama number and
So
text
it's like, nigga,
the
you got her
mama.
knocked up because you old, or what? I mean, what were you desperate? And if you ain't never got no broad knocked up before, is your shit, that might not even be your baby, nigga. Your shit might not be swimming. So what's really going on? And then the belly looking all poked out, the bitch acting like she just sick as a dog, like she about to die. Please stop.
She
Please.
is
You
just a
might not
lazy
be in it.
fuck, and she using this pregnancy is for her not to do shit because she tired of cleaning up. Once she got him and got in the door, oh, it was over. She was back to mirrors, and that is sitting in the house with roaches, sitting on the
That
couch
part.
with a dead rat up under it the whole
Yep.
entire, what, how many months your house was funky as fuck, and you ain't know
Yeah.
that you was sitting on the dead rat?
Right. Unbelievable. I just can't. This is like a movie. I can't believe this shit is really happening in real life. And that she can actually get on the camera and smile and be, oh my God. And what, bitch? You are disgusting, ho. You
Facts. Thank you, Candy
disgusting.
girl. No, but this
And
the thing
you
though.
say you famous, bitch. You infamous. You don't know the difference between the two, ho. You're not famous. You're not. But okay, it is what it is. But I appreciate this is my first time up on any platform, so I thank you for
Oh,
putting me up.
thank you for coming, girl. I thought you was a troll that was trying to
I
come.
know
I'm
that's all,
like,
but she was like, "What question you got?" I'm like, "I've never done this before. I don't know. I mean, I just want to say what I gotta
I'm
say."
sorry, girl, but that's what you know. Hey, listen, these motherfuckers be trying to troll me. It's just like I be like,
No, I
y'all don't
watch
even
you
know how
all
to
the time,
troll,
though.
right? I know, but you know when like you don't have a picture, and then you know
Right.
the level low, and then
I'm
it's
like low key. Like I said, this is my
mm,
first time ever getting on a platform. Period. But this bitch
mm.
got me hot. Like
Thank you,
I don't.
Emmy.
I don't understand how this. We keep allowing this to go on. Well, I guess we can't. But the
Because
system
people
will get.
keep giving her excuses, and people keep saying like just keep giving her the benefit of doubt, and it's like that's fine with me because the same yeah, like y'all keep doing this because automatically when it's a woman, people woo fairy. So when people keep like just because it's a woman, it's automatically okay. It's so much work to be done, or it's so much caring that has to happen, and it's so much love, and oh, we gotta hurry up and nurture her, we have to hurry up and coddle her, we have to hurry up and support her, we have to be that, we have to be that, and I be feeling like it's crazy as fuck because if it was a man, they would ASAP slaughter the nigga.
Yeah.
So I feel like the same should apply when it becomes a woman because predators, abusers come in woman and man form. And I feel, it ain't even that I feel, it's a lot of abuse when it comes to children that comes from women because
Right.
women are the least expected. They are the most believed
Right.
or believable. You see what I'm saying? A man could be sitting there like trying to say a man and a woman can be arguing and fighting, trying to leave out the house. You know what I'm saying? Let me leave. I'm trying to leave. Woman, no, this is that. Then the nigga don't want to fuck with the bitch no more. Then motherfucker call the police. Oh, this nigga ain't hit me.
Right.
Come and get him. And then boom, the nigga locked up. But so many cases was reported, false reports, and all that one shit to where now a lot of states don't do that shit no more. Okay, you call the police, you or whoever called the police. Guess what? We can't get to the bottom of it. Both of y'all going to jail.
That part.
Both of y'all going to jail.
Mm.
It's too many women that had cried wolf. Is it a lot of cases where it's a lot of women that, you know what I'm saying, was unalive in the hands of a man? Yeah, sure is. And
Right.
it's fucked up. And that's why I say, like, it's a lot of women that, yes, we are the least protected. We are. But we have to understand too, it's a lot of fucked up women out this motherfucker. And the shit go unnoticed, unreported, and it get looked past that because it's a bitch. And I don't think that shit cool. The same standard that's being held to a man should be held to a woman that's just as guilty. If a man do that shit, the way y'all treat that nigga, that's the way y'all should treat that bitch. No
Right.
ifs, ands, or buts about it. Abuser is an abuser. Abuser should be motherfucking nailed to the cross. I don't give a fuck if it's a woman or a nigga.
Hmm. Wow. I
And
mean,
that
is it
shit
any
is just crazy
possibility
to
that
me.
she can go to
Everybody got
jail though?
an excuse. Oh, well, this might have been this, and oh, she got this many this and that many, mental illnesses, and or this is and that. Because it's been a lot of times where I felt sorry for the girl. You know what I'm saying? I did. I'm human. I'm a mother. You know what I'm saying? There's been times where motherfucker, I done got tired. I'm doing it by myself. And feel like a motherfucker ain't stepping up and doing what the fuck they supposed to do. But guess what? I gotta put on my big girl panties and I gotta do it any fucking way. I can't be sitting around waiting on the motherfucker to come through that door or to be a daddy. No, that don't stop me from doing what I, as a mother, supposed to be doing. Period. But this the fucked up thing about it. She never not had any care. She never not had a man want to be present for those children. Okay? There was a lot of times where she pushed these motherfuckers away because if something wasn't going her fucking way, and how she wanted to go. If she can't control the situation, if y'all see and y'all saw her do plenty of times, she act out of fucking order when she is not in control. It's all about control with her. And
Facts.
that's not cool. She will fuck up your life and go batshit fucking crazy when she can't fucking control.
Right.
And Sam, I got my girl in the queue. I'm gonna let her up for a little bit, babe. You
Oh
can
yeah,
come back
yeah. Let
up
me.
if she dropped
I don't know
down.
how to get down, so just
Okay, I
click.
dropped it, baby. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Hey, Ty.
Hey,
What's
girl.
going on? Hey, everybody. Tristan.
Hey, boo. Hey, boo.
What my
Hey.
girl doing?
Girl, nothing much, girl. But look, I do agree with what you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, a lot of predators out here, men and women.
Yes.
Because that's what I'm looking at. Remember when Royalty busted the guy out, like with the girl that was underage?
Yes.
I'm like, it should have been the same shit with Muriel.
Facts.
She should have wanted to come back to this motherfucking app. That bitch should have wanted to be an ostrich and go bury her goddamn head in some motherfucking sand.
Amen. Amen. Amen,
Like,
Woo. And that's why I said that shit, it be crazy as fuck to me. It's
yeah,
like, how many times do this motherfucker gotta show you that It's just some motherfuckers, a lot of motherfuckers, believe it or not. But it's a lot of women that do not have that maternal instinct. No, they don't.
It's true. Yes. Like, oh my God, they make their kids sick for attention. They want to be pregnant for attention. You know, it's like,
Attention is the
it's
worst
disgusting.
disease ever.
I, It is. And then, but Muriel, I think when she came on the app and started getting the money, it went to her head. And that's when the exploitation came. And that was just too much. But she was doing this shit before Bigo, though.
Yeah.
And then come to find out that hoe was already on Bigo for 5 years.
Yep.
Because she said she met Montero 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I would like, women to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Because I listen to some of the women in my lives, right? And they be like, but I. Muriel is not you.
You. Facts. Facts.
Just because you love yours, don't mean she love hers.
Amen.
And what you would do
Better peach
doesn't mean
fool.
that's what she's gonna do.
Facts.
I mean, time and time again, Muriel did what? Show us exactly what she was gonna do. Tell a lie, bullshit for CAs, and then blow the money. Never once did she buy her kids an outfit, a pair of sneakers, a man, look.
Say
Like I
it.
said, I had counted that girl money up. That girl she talking about she wanted to get a job making $50,000 a year, right? She was making $80,000 off the government a year.
Facts.
80,000. Do
See?
y'all make that in the comments? I never have. 80 grand
Off the government.
off the government, just laying her rancid ass, stinking ass at home.
Mm-mm-mm.
Ugh.
Mm-mm-mm.
And then she pulled off 46,000 in 3 months off of Bigo. Think about that.
Yep. I don't know if it was that much. I know I heard it was close to damn near what, 30.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Mm.
Yep.
To say this, Muriel was the only person that I have seen get on this app and get all the support that she got. From top posts all the way down to little people.
Mm-hmm.
We all kinds of ways with her. First it was her nice, it was roasting her, then it was, facts on top of facts. It don't
Mm-hmm.
matter. She don't give a fuck.
Facts. Facts.
The girl came
You
on
break
here
it up a little bit,
a
Woo.
lot about everything. Lot needed money. I needed money for what the kids summer camp. A lot about Israel getting stabbed. I mean, and then people. This is what I don't understand, bro. Y'all here in a broadcaster's room as broadcasting. That's number one. And number two, don't come to me and ask me, Woo Fairy, do you think Muriel telling the truth? My answer is fuck no. When has she ever?
Right. Oh, and if she
On
is,
anything.
if she would take a little bit of the truth, right, and throw
Mm-hmm.
all type of fucking confetti on that bitch. It would be 10-2. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. That's like I would tell people. She take like a little small piece of damn truth. That's how small her truth.
Fact, facts. No, she wasn't in the blind. That's a
Yeah,
whole
she went in the
fact.
blinds for a minute.
And that's what I be saying. Like, girl, I listen. It gets to the point where it's like I don't crocodile tears, bad bitch. I know, because I've seen what you did to people that try to be there for you. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then it's a lot of shit that, when I know that I can't speak on, and I wouldn't even feel comfortable with speaking on it, right? But and it's like, if you try to capitalize off of other people's pain
Pain. Yep.
and the traumatizing things that happened to them, and
Their
made it as
story.
if it's your story.
Yeah. Facts.
Made it as if it was your story. Not
And
being
didn't look back
consider
at
not
one.
considering the fact of what certain motherfuckers went through, not caring about what motherfuckers went through, and just letting shit go on. The shit, if and that's why I say, I'm just like, I don't compete said. If motherfuckers knew what we knew, you wouldn't, y'all would be like, what the entire fuck? It would be none of what the fuck is going on. You understand what I'm saying?
But see, Ty, it's these other like people that just jump on the bandwagon or grant her interviews that really don't know the real behind the whole entire situation. They just want her on a panel for views and trying
And
to get
just
some views off
to
it.
go against, you know what I'm saying, to go against the grain. But,
Right.
and it's like, okay, I get it. You
But if
got
you're
to
gonna go
start from
against the
somewhere,
grain,
because you suck. Like,
if you're gonna go
really.
against the grain, you got to have something concrete to fall back on. You got to have some type of receipts. You got to have some type of proof, something. How you just gonna go against the grain because you want to? And there ain't nothing you saying making motherfucking sense. And then you go over to Stutter and Stanley's page and let him spit and stutter all over the goddamn phone
Hmm.
before he get a fucking sentence out. And the cool part is she don't even like fucking gays, and he let her sit right on her panel. For what reason? After she done called him every kind of stuttering faggot in the motherfucking book.
Man, listen, but that's the thing with him. What people gotta understand when it comes to certain motherfucking these certain broadcasters, especially these ones that's fake considered our big broadcasters who can clear and take 16 bands up off of this bitch, right? Guess what? He's going to side with that type of shit, right? Cause it's chaos, it's havoc, it's drama, it's messy. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 16. Trina B, once upon a time, Trina B would take 16 bands up off of this bitch, and those are facts. 16 bands. A lot of these brackets, man, listen, when that pandemic shit hit the fan, man, them motherfuckers was
Okay.
eating. They was eating.
Eating.
You hear me?
They had to be. They had to be eating because I was eating on 2,100 a month. I mean a week from EDD. I
Mm-hmm.
know they was eating on this motherfucker because
Oh, yeah,
everybody had
for
money.
sure. Everybody had money on this motherfucker. For sure. So, Abby May, but a lot of her money went to Brandon Keys. You know what I'm saying? And there was a lot of
Mm-hmm.
times where he issued out her shit. But these motherfuckers, like, they do shit, and to, you know what I'm saying? And it's really all in the name of content, for real. That's why you can't personalize it. You can't personalize it. Cause you would be thinking the whole time you like really grew true bonds, and it's not that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers would make you out of content just because. You see what I'm saying? These beans, that shit is real. These motherfuckers will do whatever. They
Whatever.
would crisscross applesauce they own mama out for some beans. You hear me? And
That's
and
fucking
that's the
crazy.
sad thing. How I am in real life is how I am on here.
Facts.
You feel what I'm
That's how,
saying? But I don't even.
yeah.
I'm but it's like I be having to fold too on here. I don't fold in real life. Like I be some shit you can have it because I know what I would do. You feel what I'm saying? These motherfuckers do shit for content. Now I'm about
Yeah.
that life for real. You see what I'm saying? I'm pull up for real, so I ain't even gonna give you that. You feel me? I ain't gonna give you
Yep.
that. Nope. Bye. Gone some
Mm.
motherfucker where. Cause it's like, mm-mm. But a motherfucker really had to, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what this shit is about. A lot of these motherfuckers, they live their life on this motherfucker because they don't have a real life in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Right.
easy for you to get on this motherfucker and throw somebody else or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Out there or try to say whatever or paint a certain picture of a next motherfucker when in actual reality, you you the worst of them all. You understand what I'm saying? You the one who really gotta hide who the fuck you is. You the one who gotta stay in your skeletons in the closet. You wouldn't dare want a motherfucker to find out. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of these motherfuckers have who they are behind the computer screen, right? And they do shit in the name of content. And that's why my title is Abuse is Not Content. It's not. It's not. How I get on this motherfucker and let it rip on that bitch is what I do to a bitch in real life. And these are facts. You hear me? The difference between it ain't no talking. Because if a bitch like her was in my presence, she like her job would have been broke. Like real talk. Solely based off of the fact of how you treated them kids, how you exploited them children, how you did that shit to them babies, and they ain't deserve that shit. Because what was so fucking crazy to me is the fact that I heard, I hear, I've heard, and I hear how them kids are when they are with the people that they are with now. They ain't nothing like they was with when they was with her. Quiet, chilling, playing the game, being normal children. You don't hear noise. You don't hear mess. You don't hear none of that weird ass shit. You don't hear yelling. You don't hear nobody having to shut the fuck up. Why the fuck that? What the fuck? You don't hear none of that. It's none of that. None of that. They happy, enjoying, they stay chilling. And the sad thing about it, they love their mama. They do. They do. But the fucked up thing about it too is that they get older as well. They start to see certain shit and they start to understand and they start to speak up. Y'all seen that shit. When did Muriel kids ever bite their tongues? When did they bite their tongue? You talking, brother? Because if you is, I can't hear you. I just hear your thing moving. I mean, see your thing moving. But them kids, man, listen. The picture that she tried to paint of them being bad, they so embarrassing. They this, they that. She can't take them nowhere. When she told the story about how if her baby and Thomas or they would go somewhere or something like that to one of his family house and her other kids wouldn't be able to come. What? What you mean your other kids can't come? Y'all a package deal. Y'all a package deal. So that don't make sense to me. Because anybody fucking with me, fucking with all of mine. If you want to fuck with me, you got to fuck with all mine. It ain't no the kids separating. What the fuck? I got 2 older kids and 2 little ones. They got a big difference in age. So it's a lot of shit that my older kids ain't going to want to do with the little kids or whatever. They going to do their own thing. And they're entitled to do that. I'm not forcing my kids to do shit. You hear me? It's 5 of us. With me included. It's 5. So yes, you have to take us all. And your family got to take us all. And that's what I'm saying. How fucked up of a person that you are to where a lot of family, a lot of the guys that you dealt with, their family don't like you. What type of bitch are you when everybody, mama, don't like you? Or sister, or motherfucker, see you ain't shit. How was that? How you gonna feel comfortable with taking your baby to a picnic and leaving your other babies at home? That don't make sense. How is that even justified? How is that even okay? How do you gather the words to even speak them? And it makes sense. Motherfuckers separating their kids just because if they got a different day, man, get the fuck out of here. We ain't fucking around because if you don't fuck with man, you don't fuck with me. And you can get the fuck on because they're mine forever. You could come and go. So it'll never be a time that I, as a woman or a mother, will understand that shit. If I had custody of some kids, guess what? It's mine and them that you gotta accept. Brother, is you talking? Is you up there? Because I keep seeing your blue thing lighting up and I can't hear nothing you saying. I can't even take them seriously for even dealing with a female that don't have her kids. Man, that's what I'm saying. Deal or no deal, period, Vince. Tristan, we can't hear you. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell him that I don't hear him if he talking. Listen. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. And that's why I said I'm not even fucking with a man or feel comfortable with fucking with a man if the soon as I say my baby arm broke, any nigga that I'm fucking with or got around my kids or in my household, my boyfriend, my husband, whoever the fuck that man is to me at that time. If I'm in a house and I say my child arm is broken, man, ain't no nigga that I'm fucking with gonna sit up there and let me sit there and cry and go live. Fuck gonna grab that phone up out my hand, man. Let's go. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Let's go. My baby daddy called me last night. And he's like, what is you yelling at? Man, this bitch is on this motherfucker crying crazy and said that, motherfucker broke her baby arm. He said, hold on, what? And ain't nobody unalived? I feel like that's a time where, because there's a lot of times where I would, now that I've gotten older, I don't react how I used to, because I used to react and didn't give a fuck after. I would react first and then give a fuck after, right? Now, older, got children, it's a lot of shit. You know what? You got it. You won. You ain't tricking me up at my spot. But a situation like that, my baby arm broke. Any thinking, any oh, if I do this, this is happening. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate the guys. But I'm like, that would be the time right now of me growing up, being older, and moving better, and not letting the motherfucker trick me up out my spot. That would be the time I would react and not think and not give a fuck. Smile in my mugshot. Hold the deuces in my mugshot. The middle finger in my mugshot. Fuck you talking about? And everything, guess what? It'll be fixed later. Everything will be alright later. That's the mug. Not pressing no live button. Not going live. Not talking to you motherfuckers. I rocks with y'all, and I know y'all rock with me, but y'all won't see me. It's fuck anybody and everybody. Bitch, I'm airing that shit out. Fuck is you talking about? The fuck? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. So when I press the live button, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. Talk about what the fuck you just did, because that was weird as fuck. I don't give a fuck what you over that bitch saying. But it ain't nothing you can say that it applies no pressure. It don't hold no weight. I don't care. I don't even go and listen. When motherfuckers mess with me, she was talking cash money shit about you, Ty. I don't give a fuck. I promise I don't. Cause that bitch alone is miserable. You can't fight with stupid. You can't argue with dumb. You damn sure can't fix crazy. So why the fuck would I give a fuck about what she's saying about me when, bitch, the way you look is miserable as fuck. Your face being gray is miserable as fuck. Your tooth being gray is miserable as fuck. Your hair, your edges is miserable as fuck. Why would I give a fuck about what you're saying about me? I don't give a fuck what. You can't say nothing about my parenting. Can't none of these hoes on this motherfucker say shit about my parenting. My mommy game is stupid strong. Yeah. Like, my kids are cool. They happy. They love their mama. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going through no weird ass shit. They ain't trying to unalive theyself. They ain't trying to, they ain't out this motherfucker being reckless and dumb and stupid and doing hella fucked up weird ass shit. Nope. I'm not going for it. Okay? Not going for it. None of that. This bitch really made fun of Samaya or made it as if it was a joking matter when Samaya wanted to unalive herself. When her kids will say the craziest shit about people touching them or touching each other or whatever the fuck, this bitch disregarded, didn't respect these kids' privacy, didn't care about what they were saying, exposed them on live, talked about Samaya body parts on live, how she smelt on live. And you think I give a fuck about what a bitch like her saying about me? I don't give a fuck. And I don't give a fuck about no bitch that's caping for that whole saying either. I don't give a fuck. Understand that as well as believe it. Shit don't hold no weight. Don't hold no weight. That bitch always trying to compare what the fucked up shit she doing and the shit she showed to somebody else that's parenting way better than her. Who kids are stupid straight. Kids look good. They ain't going without a shit. I don't give a fuck what I'm walking around this bitch looking like. You ain't gonna see my pain and my struggles on my babies. That's for motherfucking show. Now, right now, Jelena hair is a little dusty because her braider can't braid her hair into this weekend. That's cool too. You know what I'm saying? But my baby don't miss a hair appointment. Sorry. She keep as well as all a fresh pair of shoes. Because regardless if the motherfucker don't do it or come through or not, it's getting done. Period. And I don't give a fuck. I ain't gotta sell no motherfucking coochie or no shit like that. Because goddamn it, I will put some. I would get some sauce and some baking soda and throw that bitch in a Pyrex and put that bitch on some hot water and cook that shit up before I do. I know how to give me some money if I ain't got none. But I don't give a fuck if I gotta ask Tom, Dick, and Harry. My kids gonna have it. Period. And they're not going without. Period. Flick the wrist. You hear me? Okay. Fuck you talking about? Like, I don't give a fuck about what you're talking about. You can't. I don't care what the fuck. It don't mean the fuck for me. You know why? Thank you for the free promo. Everybody. Shout out to y'all. Thank you. But you like what she got going on? Oh yeah, that shit crazy as fuck. That bitch don't hold no substance. It's the fucked up shit you do. Keep doing the fucked up shit you do, and I'm gonna keep talking about it. Period. But everybody else, bye. I don't get paid to respond to you whores. I don't. I'm not gonna make a bean if I do. So guess what? It ain't no point in doing it. The fuck? So you get on this motherfucker all goddamn day. How the fuck you sit up here embarrassing yourself and embarrassing your motherfucking kids and calling yourself the Don Diva of this motherfucking app when you ain't getting shit to make yourself look like a fucking fool on this motherfucker? And think you eating it. Really think you that bitch. Because you got a couple hundred people watching you. If you ain't shit, if the money ain't adding up, the fuck is a view? Another weird ass motherfucker watching you? That's what you want? Did Tristan fall asleep? Like, girl, don't fucking care. T-Wine, 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 T-Wine. Lead up. Yeah, because your kids is the motherfuckers that's gonna take care of you when you get older. Tristan, nigga sleep. What? What was she saying, T.Y.? Like, girl, you so fucking goofy. Your ass ain't even saying it right. T.Y. T.Y. Bitch, it's Ty. The fuck? Say my name right, ho. You mad, B? Cause the motherfucker be letting it rip on your motherfucking funny looking Michael Myers mask face wearing ass bitch. What, you mad? Cause motherfucker be flushing your motherfucking Chucky doll ass son, Glenn looking ass bitch. You be mad cause the motherfucker ain't mad that you with that see-through clear face ass dirty hair ass nigga. You mad? Cause ain't nobody, oh, girl, you eating it, you killing it. You killing it with your man. I thought when a bitch say my man, my man, my man, my man, he supposed to look like something. That nigga look like a clear ass sandwich bag. Facts. And that front one is gray as fuck. Like, when would I ever be jealous of a bitch that got a gray fucking tooth? Right there in the front. Or bitches' grills be fucking through. Why would I be ever fucking mad? What? Excuse me? Hmm? Like, girl. Like, motherfuckers already tried it with the wig. Motherfuckers already tried it with the wig, girl. I already gagged these motherfuckers when I took this bitch off. Okay? I wear wigs because I fucking want to. And I ain't got to do shit but put this bitch on and walk up out the door. But bitch, don't get it twisted. It's a lot of hair up under there. My ponytails ain't this little when I put them in my head. I ain't looking like no bald head scallywag. None of that shit. That shit coming right here. Bitch. On God. On fucking God. Like, that's what be fucking killing me. When bitches want to motherfucking, oh, I wear my natural hair. That ain't nothing to be even talking about. That ain't even nothing that you should even brag about. You shouldn't even say natural anything. When you put the ponytail in your motherfucking head and that shit be like that. That shit look like some stupid shit sitting on top of your fucking head. Some stupid short shit sitting on top of your head. No, don't even go there with me. And you said edge is nothing. Don't say nothing about nobody with no edges. Don't say edges anything. When your shit look like you took a fucking lighter and went like this across your motherfucking head. You know how when you burn you know what I'm saying, you burn some hair or something, or some braiding hair, and then how that shit shriveled up and be burnt, and that's how your edges are, baby. You cut your edges to try to get yourself baby hairs, and your baby hairs are always flaking white, crunchy and crumbly as fuck. Right, whoosh. Like the cartoon. Like, bitch, I'm not about to be mad at no bitch that's looking like the dark-skinned Cynthia doll off the Rugrats. You don't bother me. How you treat them children bothers me, bitch. But you are fucking wreck for most of the time, bitch. You are free wreck. I sit on this motherfucker and cap on your ass all goddamn day, bitch. Really roast your ass, bitch. You're a fucking mess. You sitting there. Like, girl, you walking around this motherfucker talking about your mama the fucking dope fiend, bitch. Who is really the fucking crackhead? You walking around this motherfucker like the motherfucker on Don't Be a Menace to Society while drinking your juice in the hood. Man, I got these cheeseburgers, man. Knock it the fuck off. I suck your dick, man. Knock it the fuck off. I don't know why. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's past me at this point. So I don't give a fuck about what Muriel say. Y'all. I really don't. Y'all don't have to. Because I'm not even going to listen to the video. Listen, I promise you, I don't. I do not listen to nothing that bitch say when she, I guess when she called herself going in on me. Do your thing, baby. I don't listen to it. Don't hear it. Only time that, well, when you said something about my son, when that weird ass, fake ass Hebrew Israelite, short, punk, cigarette butt, build ass, bitch ass nigga said something about my son, when my son accidentally, grabbed my phone, because our kids just be playing on the phone. My son grabbed my phone because I left my, I was on Logos panel, and Logos ended her live. So with this phone, it don't, the screen, like the screen time thing or a screensaver thing, it don't go off. So my babies, they come in here and play with my phone. They play with this one when I go live on, because I don't talk on nothing. They grab my phone, play their games, or take pictures in my phone. Like, and this phone right here is a million selfies of my babies. Like, well, they grabbed the phone, but they probably accidentally, since the phone was up, and when there's somebody in they live, it's boxes of who is live up under that person, like thing or whatever. And they probably just hit that not knowing. You know what I'm saying? And ended up on this whole ass nigga, weird ass nigga live. And him, instead of him being, a grown man or a righteous man or Hebrew Israelite man, motherfucker did some weird shit and was cussing at my son. Son, like, what? My son, that's foreign to them for real. They ain't no bad kids. They don't be sitting around this motherfucker rapping no Chief Keef and Lil Wayne and Lil Durk and them. No, they mama do, but not them. So they like not knowing what the fuck to go on. But let it have been Muriel kids. The motherfucking kids would have cussed that motherfucker out. Y'all heard Matthew that day when he was in the back when everybody was yelling. He said, y'all shut the fuck up. Kids don't talk like that. No, ain't none of that shit going on over here, bitch. So until a bitch know how to separate the motherfucking two, it ain't shit you can say to me or about me that make me give a fuck and try to compare. Can't compare shit. You put your kids on live purposely, and exploited them and made them look crazy and all that one shit, and then take responsibility of their behavior and how they acted. I cussed that bitch out, and then when she came up over Logos panel, listen, you can't compare the two. But you guys will get on here and say stuff about me, and I even walk away from the phone. Girl, shut the fuck up. You lying. It ain't nowhere near the same. I was actually on the other side of the goddamn house. You be right fucking there. It ain't no situation with your kids just jumping in the fucking camera and talking to the people on Bigo or whatever when you're not unaware. No, it's not the same, bitch. You have been present and watched your child eat dog food. I don't give a fuck if it was old taco meat that you just cooked and you put it in a dog bowl. It went in the dog bowl, so it was dog food, bitch. You were sitting right there when your child touched the fucking iron. You were sitting right there when your child fell off the fucking couch 500 motherfucking times. You was sitting right there. You didn't walk away and come back to shit. Yeah. The first time she brought his name up, and I went crazy on Shorty. Talking about everybody ain't talking about this, and nobody want to talk about when my son, you push shit out there You push it out there and then you sit up here and want the heat off of you. This is what blows my fucking mind. You put this shit out there, you do it on purpose, and then try to take people away from what you do all the time and make them focus on something else. So when you brought up Pastor P, you going Pastor P karma. That's his karma for what he did to you. What? What did he do to you? Because I could have swore the reason why you had to take Samaya to the hospital was because you let a nigga beat your baby on live. So what happened to Pastor P ain't got shit to do with you, bitch. Nothing to do with you. The shit with you is gonna take its course. That shit you got coming is I don't even want to see it for you. I pray that God has mercy on your soul after all this shit. Like, I really fucking do. But Pastor P karma. What? Fuck that. Let's talk about why somebody had to go to the hospital in the first place. That's what I'm saying. People don't, motherfuckers don't like me because it's like, no, it ain't no the little stupid shit that motherfuckers try to gaslight you with. No, you can't gaslight me. No, let's get to the bottom of the shit. And it starts from the beginning. That's where it come from. And that was your fault. But you still ain't took responsibility for that. You ain't took it upon yourself to be like, damn, that was fucked up. I have not seen you not yet acknowledge anything that you have done to those kids or take responsibility for shit. When motherfuckers say you took responsibility, I do take responsibility. I take responsibility because I shouldn't have had the babies by the guys I had my babies by. What the fuck? How was that taking responsibility? Once again, you can't sit up here and say, I shouldn't have had the babies by the guys that I had the babies by. What? The kid's already here. The delusion for me, facts, Packer girl. She let the dogs in the playpen too. Wet, fleas, dirty as fuck, weird as hell. Weird as hell. You gonna sit there and shave your dog right there in the motherfucking middle of the goddamn living room when it got fleas. And you got carpet. And then you just sweep it up. Then you shampoo, or not shampoo, nope, I'll take that back. You cleaned your carpet with water and water only. That was nuts. That was insane. Like, girl, you fucking kidding me? That was beyond crazy. Beyond insane. But no. Oh no, it's people are just supposed to watch this. Just watch it. Don't say nothing about it, y'all. This is her life. She's showing her life, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna show y'all life. It's so many of y'all doing this. This is what the black community do. This is school. This is what the black women do in they, in their households. Thank you, Sam. This is what the black women do in their households. This is Sam. Oh, sons humping on their mamas is normal. They do it all the time in the black community. What the fuck is going on? And the mothers, and y'all want to know the cases? The women, you sit up there and like, oh, this is normal in the black community for a little boy. Right. For a little boy to hump on his mama, right? She said this was normal. This is what happened in the black community. So that allows me to believe that you let some shit go down. And I don't even think it was necessarily with the kids doing anything with each other. No. You let some shit happen. Because Joe did say you was on some weird shit with your brother. Your little brother that's a fucking registered fucking pedophile and did shit to kids. Let this man around. So anything could be, that's concerning. But the people or the women who done let shit like that happen in their household, guess what is going on with their kids today? 9 times out of 10, these motherfuckers are serial unalivers. They're some type of menace to society. They're registered sex offenders. They unalived or they in jail. Did you fall asleep, Tristan? Up here? Like, you see what I'm saying? I called your phone. That's why I'm like, your bubble thing was going off. But I'm like, where'd Tristan go? But that's those are the results of situations like that, though. But you try to make it seem like it's normal. You hear me, pretty lady? That's why. And then y'all motherfuckers be sitting, not y'all, but I'm saying these the same motherfuckers that be wondering why don't nobody want their kids around their kids. Because this is the shit you say happened in the black community. So this is shit that you be letting go down in your house. So no, my child can't come to your slumber party. No, my child can't come to your party, period. No, my child can't stand, or sit next to your child. No, they can't watch YouTube together. Because I don't even know if they watch YouTube. I'm sorry. But peers are the biggest influencers amongst each other. These kids learn from each other. So no, you're not about to take what your child ain't about to take what they think is okay at home that you say that happened in the black what you happened in the back that happened in the black community, and you let your child go to my child's school, and then your child is sitting up there trying to make it seem to my child like that shit is normal. No, the fuck you're not. And if I get wind of some shit like that going on, it's gonna be a big fucking problem. It's gonna be a big problem. Because that child and that child parent or guardian gonna have hell on their hands fucking with me, my baby daddies. Because they ain't playing about theirs and I ain't playing about mine. Period. Fuck you talking about?
You know who they need to go over to that family? They need what's that lady with Dollar Van Zandt? Stop
I
fighting
just wanted to
motherfuckers.
say hi. I was in here saying hi, bonjour, hola, and everything. Stop doing me like that. Y'all know I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I love me some tears.
I do too.
Auntie,
Where the hell she be at with all that motherfucking noise? Where you at till it's too late to be
outside.
at work?
I'm scared to come
Outside.
outside.
Hey, Packer girl. You been quiet today, Packer girl. I ain't see you too much in the comments. What's going on? You sleepy?
Packer girl been talking. You been at
Yeah.
Tristan?
I ran to the bathroom really quick. Wash my face, brush my teeth before the night.
Period. And
Oh,
should
no. Yeah.
the fuck? Packer girl, Lady Sage. Who else been talking to me? ID numbers. They up with me. A pretty lady. Ootsipa. Oh, they been in here holding it in with me. Rashonda.
I know, I've been seeing M Queens all day everywhere. Hi, M Queens.
Oh, M Queens. That's my
Yeah,
favorite.
M Queens be in these streets. If she don't give a damn what nobody say in the comments, she gonna say what the fuck she got to say. Period.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
Lisa,
Lisa.
you
I
did.
said
Hell
that.
yeah.
You know I did. Thank
But you know what I was
you.
gonna say, Ty? If motherfuckers is still challenging you being pregnant, why not go rush and get a motherfucking pregnancy test like you did last time and do it on live the whole time?
What?
Why not be taking on live, Roro? You crazy? That shit is disgusting. I don't know what's in that girl face. But why not redo it on live to where nobody can, challenge what you
Hey.
say?
Right. Right.
I would. I would shut down all the naysayers with another pregnancy or no, two other pregnancy tests and do it exactly on live. That would shut everything down.
Fact. Like, that's what I'm saying. And that don't make sense to me. But you know what? I ain't even think of that. I ain't think of that. And that's a good point, Tristan.
Yep. She should. That's what the fuck she should do. And the reason why she ain't did it is because she ain't pregnant. Because just a week ago she was 5 weeks. Now she's talking about she's 7 weeks. And then the last time she had sex with Cooper was in May, and then she became pregnant in June.
Right. But and that's a fact. Cause this I don't know. I guess that them little, fucking clear ass, see through blue ass lines supposedly said she was pregnant. And I think I didn't see no lines. But hey, motherfucker said they saw lines. I ain't seen none. Did
Okay,
you?
should food out there. And we can write all lies, facts. I think if I think if she got off Bigo for a while and really focused on like herself and making herself a better person,
Mm-hmm.
handling her business, you know what I'm saying? 6 months to a year from now, when everything is together and her mental is 100%,
Mm-hmm.
then she can get back on Bigo. But as long as she's still all fucked up and everything, she keep adding fuel to the fire every time she press live because her mouth is her worst fucking enemy. Let me scroll up after right and see it. Let me see.
But that's what people be really not. paying attention to the fact, brother, that attention is a bad motherfucker. Like, when I say these motherfuckers is so lackluster and they ain't got no attention, motherfucker, like, the shit that people do for attention, it's the sickest shit in the world. It's like,
Yeah,
damn, do anybody care about you, like, in real life? Like, do your man, yo niggas don't show you enough attention to where y'all gotta go this, like, to this extreme of weirdness to get some type of form of attention or to get people to watch you and respond to you? Don't matter what type of attention it is, it's some attention. And it's like, damn. That's why I be thanking God every day. Like, my mama is who my mama is. My daddy is who they is. My grandmas and grandpas is who they are. Like, I thank God, because it's like, man.
I feel you. It's crazy out here, especially for kids growing up too and being up in that system.
Yeah. Growing up around that. And people trying to say that this shit that's going on is normal. Yes, it's a lot of cases to where motherfuckers was doing some sick ass shit, touching on motherfuckers, less than motherfuckers, and oh yeah, that shit went down. And that's why I say, like, I really thank God that it never happened to me. It never happened to me. But, it happened to somebody that I was very close to, you know, and what was so crazy is that my 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 peoples didn't say nothing to my other peoples because they didn't want my other peoples to unalive they peoples, because that's
Mm-hmm.
what was going to happen. But hurried up and rushed in and got the proper help and counseling, and you know what I'm saying, took
Yeah,
care of the situation immediately. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what motherfuckers don't do. Motherfuckers just let that shit go on, and then say they heal when they grow up to be fucked up individuals. They be fucked up minded.
mm-hmm. They do.
Like that shit. And then it could go one or two ways though. To where it can create an overprotective mother, to where a motherfucker gonna be on dean with everything with their kids. They gonna be like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? No, my babies is up under me and up under me only. And from that situation happening, and like I said, it ain't happened to me. It didn't. But it happened to somebody that I was very close to. And so with that being said, that made me be on dean with my babies. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't trust motherfuckers around your kids, and people be doing so much crazy shit around their kids, bringing different men in and out their houses around their daughters. Like, no. When my baby, like my oldest daughter, man, she don't
Mm-hmm.
know. She know her siblings' daddies,
Period.
and that is it. You hear me? Those the only men she know, and I'm the only men she ever been around. You hear me? And it took a
Yeah,
while
I
for
should
that.
be. Right.
It took a while for that. So when she got older, and when it was not single, but in a situationship type of situationship, where if I decided if I wanted to go out there and date a man, hell no, the motherfucker ain't coming to my house because now my baby got titties. She got ass. She built like a shit brick house. So no, I'm not
Ouch.
bringing no man around my baby. No, no, no.
And of course, she gonna blame somebody. It's all her fault.
No.
Hey, Misha.
Who? Misha.
That's good. Oh, come on, bitch. She's so bad.
Yeah, Sam.
Yeah.
It never happened to me either, but it was my biggest fear. I quizzed my son about his coaches, etc. Thank you, Packer girl, because that's what the fuck was fucking me up when I seen these cases of these coaches at these schools
In community
abusing
parks
these
too.
football players and shit like that. That's why when my son started playing football,
Mm-hmm.
mm-mm, it will always be known that my son got two men that will unalive every motherfucking coach on this goddamn field. If you play with him, he will unalive your ass because he too goddamn big. He ain't going for none of that shit.
Oh, I'm gonna drop down real quick.
He's not going for none of that. No. And I always told my kids, don't you ever in your life let a motherfucker tell you they gonna do something to me. Don't say nothing because they gonna do something to me, or they gonna do something to you, or they gonna do something to your family. Don't ever in your life let a motherfucker tell you that, because I promise you one thing for sure and two things for certain. A motherfucker, it will be them before it be me. It will be them before it be him. It will be them before it be you. Don't ever let no motherfucker tell you that. Never. I don't give a fuck who it is. I ain't letting nobody tell you no shit like that. Right, Packer girl? That's what I said. About my kids, I don't give a fuck. I smile at every mug shot. Loud and motherfucking proud. So I said, that is two things. I will go to jail and sit down in that motherfucker happily ever after. Is if a motherfucker try my babies, and if my babies think they can try me. The fuck? I'll be in that bitch running the store. Fuck is you talking about? Who want a cup of noodles? Who wants some wrap snacks? Who wants some honey buns and oatmeal cream pies today for $20? Who wants some motherfucking wacky tobacco? Who wants some of that motherfucking Coke coffee? Who want it? I got it in my cell, chilling. The fuck? You hear me? The fuck? You pleaded guilty to failure to protect and neglect and abuse. Failure to protect, neglect, and abuse. Talking about, it was mine was emotional and verbal. I thought that's the shit that fuck a kid up worse than anything. Emotional abuse, verbal abuse, that shit hit home. That shit can stay with you for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's coming from your mother. When it's coming from a woman that gave you life. That shit fucks with people. And it fucks with motherfuckers for a very long time. I know some adults today that went through that type of shit. Women that went through that type of shit. And they still fucked up to this day. From the mental and the verbal and the emotional abuse that they put their children through. Cooper didn't break his daughter's arm. But he dropped the ball big time. Because it shouldn't have been no way in hell you let this bitch come back around. No, they're with his family. I want to say it's the mom or the sister. It's his sister. They with the family. With his sister. Cause Matthew went with him last night when, you know what I'm saying, the shit had happened. But he had got a message from the people this morning to where that Matthew had to go back with the sister because the girl went to the police and told the police that it was Matthew who broke Tweety's arm.